Hello, traders, investors, everybody. Today is 17th October 2021 and we are meeting live for the Chart Whispers session. In this session, we discuss about stocks. My grandfather is watching this session. He said hi. Okay. Hello everybody. Let's wait for a few more seconds so that everybody joins in. For those who are new, Chart Whispers is a weekly session that I do on Sundays, and I discuss with you good charts, good trading ideas. I give you the exact plan on how you can trade those ideas. I give you the entry price, the stop loss, right? And all of this is obviously for educational purpose. I do not intend to advise you to buy. I do not intend to, this should not be construed to be an investment advice in any sense, right? It is purely an educational video. That's just a disclaimer that I need to put in. Yes. Chalo, so today's session will be small because I have some work to do. So let's discuss. Okay, first of all, for those who are new, in Chart Whispers session, we discuss fresh trading ideas, fresh stocks, fresh charts for the coming week, and then we also follow up on the charts that are previously discussed, right? So first, let's start off with discussing the charts that had been discussed in the previous weeks, if either the stop loss or the target has been hit. So okay, let's start with Nifty quickly. Nifty is unbelievable. 18,000 par ho gaya hai. It has crossed 18,000, broken out, and you can see gapping action, right? Price is simply gapping up, right? So Nifty is very, very positive. In the short term, expect some sort of pullback, right? In such case of scenarios, just some sort of pullback can be expected after, and then the trend can resume, right? But overall, the structure is very strong. I do not see any point of concern. Right, fantastic price action in Nifty. Then if you look at, okay, one more thing I'd like to clarify here is key for those who are tracking my sessions, right? Since the time Nifty has started its uptrend, and since the time, let's say since the time it has broken out of 12,000, right? I have never given a bearish view on Nifty. I've never said that the Nifty is going to fall and a correction is going to come, right? So the thing is, I am simply a trend follower. Many of you may have a question. Many of you may feel that how can this guy say that price will keep on moving up? We feel that it is extended. We feel that it has moved up so much now, right? But you felt the same when the price was at 13,000. You felt the same when the price went at 14,000. You felt the same when the price went at 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, and now 18,000. And you still feel the same, right? That prices are very, very extended. Markets are very, very extended, and now a correction will come. Now a correction will come. And if you are a person who keeps on thinking like that, you will never be able to follow the trend. You will never be able to take advantage of the trend. It is better to be with the trend as a trader and keep on riding till the trend reverses. You keep on riding. If the trend reverses and makes a good fall, right, we have our stop losses. We will exit, right, and book losses at that point of time. But till the time the trend is in place, we should not hesitate in riding it, right? So I'll still say the same thing. I'm bullish on Nifty, and I still feel it will go up, right? Looking at the charts. Okay. Now let's open the chart of Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has given good developments. Look at this breakout, fantastic. It was here when we predicted at this candle, right? In the session, maybe during this end of the August, if you see any session, I had said that now Bank Nifty looks positive to me for a breakout to the all-time highs, and then now we have seen a breakout. Good banks like HDFC, ICICI Bank are leading up this breakout, especially HDFC Bank. Let me open up the chart of HDFC Bank. Yes, look at this. Similar structure to Bank Nifty because it is a heavyweight, right? It has broken out clearly. So HDFC Bank has turned bullish right now. Very, very bullish. Clean breakout. Other banks like small banks like Canara Bank low priced banks. The charts are fantastic. Look at this, Canara Bank. The other bank is IndusInd Bank. Look at this. Fantastic chart, right? ICICI Bank. Look at this, again a good chart. So last week we discussed about City Union Bank. I had given a trading idea here, right, at this point of time, and it has moved up by around 4%, right? The target should be at 176 levels. Still the trade is on. So in this session we will only follow up on those trades. Which have either hit the stop loss or hit the target. We will ignore the other trades because they are still open and there is no point wasting time on those trades. So the first follow-up I would like to do is of MSTC. MSTC Limited was discussed in this on the session of 19th September. 19th September के session को ये discuss किया था, and I said if you can buy if it breaks out, right, if it crosses 330 levels. On the very next day it crossed 331 and then immediately fell back down till this level, right? Maybe our stop losses, if you would have placed a stop loss here, it should have been hit, right? And it is good if you had exited on stop losses, right? But once again, when the price closed above this level, right, in one of the upcoming sessions, right? What I mean to say is in one of the sessions after this session where I gave this initial idea, right, I said that now I'll be waiting for a clean close above this area, and this candle gave a clean close above this area, right? And here would have been a long trade possible, right, with a stop loss maybe somewhere here, and you see a huge risk reward of around 5 is hit. It gave a huge move. MSTC gave a move around 40% from the buy point. So this trade worked fantastic, right? Another trade I would like to share is Scient Limited. This trade idea was shared on this day, that is on 5th September chart whisper session. 5th September को यहाँ पे हमने डिस्कस किया था जब प्राइस ये छोटी सी कैंडल बना के यहाँ पे हम थे तब, right? And then immediately you saw very good moves and price is again breaking out of the all-time highs, right? See the chart. This is the weekly chart. It is at the all-time high levels. IT sector has resumed the trend, and this guy is very strong signed. So fresh trading, a fresh trade can be taken based on this breakout. Look at the volume. A fresh trade can be taken right away with a stop loss here at 1065 on a daily closing basis. All my stop losses should be on the daily closing basis, right? Unless I specify to keep it tightly strict on those levels, right? If I do not specify, it means I am talking about a daily closing basis. So this is how you can trade Scient Limited. Okay, I'd like to give you another good ideas here. Once again, this Indiabulls real estate, it has broken out of this nice pattern. Look at this minor resistance. It is broken out with good amount of volume. The chart looks very clean. Again, this can be bought right away with a stop loss of 146 on a daily closing basis, and good moves can come here, right? If you look at the weekly chart, there is this resistance right away. If move persists and this also breaks out, then we are heading straight away to 206 levels. 206 levels should be the resistance point here. The next stock is Bajaj Electricals. It has been a long-term performer. Look at this. Look at this weekly chart. Right, it has been a good performer of the markets, and especially after the corona crisis, it has hit a very well-defined trending structure. Here, it had consolidated it a bit. Look at this consolidation, right? And after this consolidation, it broke out of the consolidation and now hitting going back to the consolidation area. But when it is approaching this consolidation area, it is approaching this support here, right, which was earlier the resistance, and it has now, see, look at the candles getting smaller and smaller, and look at this big good bullish candle with good amount of volume coming in. This is bullish price action. Fine. So can be bought straight away. The stop loss can be placed here at 1200 on a daily closing basis, and your resistance level is 1540. It should act as a resistance, as the first major hurdle for this stock. Bajaj Electricals, good trading idea. I'm seeing some similar price structure in PFC and Power Finance Corp and ABB Power Products. Among these two guys, I would select ABB Power Products for its beautiful uptrending structure, right? Look at this daily chart. It has broken out, right? It can also be bought straight away. Look at the volume. Everything is fantastic here. And your stop loss should be at 2,400 levels. This can be the stop loss, 2,400 ABB Power Products on a daily closing basis. It is under momentum and expect good moves out of this stock. ABB Power Products. This is a stock, Polymedicure Limited. In this stock, what I'm saying is, if you look at the weekly chart, it is in a consolidation phase right now. It is consolidating, right? But something is interesting right now. If you look at the long-term structure first, the stock is in a fine momentum, was in a momentum, right? Momentum move, and then it started to consolidate right now. And you see volume started to go down during this consolidation period. But now if you go to the daily chart, a good price action was seen on this day.Maybe it was just a price action spike, not a real thing. But anyways, ignoring this, if you look at the previous 2-3 days, you are seeing the spike coming in volumes and price is going up, right? I think the buyers are clearly getting impatient here, right? And they want to buy it anyhow. That's what the price is revealing to me, that the buyers are getting impatient and they want to now take the prices up higher. So what you can do here is, but we do not know, right, how long will this consolidation last? We do not know that. So what we can do is we can buy 50% here, and 50% quantity we can buy after the price breaks out of this 1144 levels. That's how we can trade Polymed. Yeah, stop loss, simple, right? Stop loss should be placed at this support levels. The support level is 840 here. Daily closing basis can be the stop loss here. Okay, let me check fresh stocks for you. Okay, JK Paper is another good opportunity. Here's the weekly chart. Weekly had a good structure, uptrending structure. It moves in this kind of structure. You can observe from the chart, moves up and goes down, moves up, and now it is going down, and possibly now it can move up. That's how we can anticipate this price action. If you look at the daily chart, on the daily chart, we can see this W bottom pattern forming. Look at this. I hope you can see this. So now what you can do is wait for this W bottom to break out. If the price closes above this level, that is 255 levels, then you can go long on JK Paper. You should have a tight stop loss here like this at 241 on a daily closing basis, and then anticipate a move higher. Yeah, few paper stocks are already making a move. If you look at this recent price action here, this green candle here with big volume, right, that is a support for us, right? That this analysis that we are doing, it is a kind of a backbone base for our analysis. This kinds of green candles, right, from the bottom, that means the buyers are present here. So apart from this JK Paper, there is also another stock called Orient Papers, that is breaking out of the weekly zone. You can just, there is your homework, and I have also mentioned about that chart on my Telegram channel. And there is that Padamji paper or something like that. That is also a strong paper stock. Okay, but JK Paper is a good trade because it has been a long-term performer, and it would be a high probability trade because of its long-term positive bias. Okay. Then comes this Apollo Tire. Apollo Tire, you see many tire stocks are, in some kind of good structure right now. This Apollo Tire had been in an uptrend. It has gone into a long consolidation. On the weekly chart, you see this is a period of big consolidation. So now what you can do is on the daily chart, it is right at this resistance, and I can see that the sector is showing some kind of strength. And so I would be happy to attempt a good long trade here. How I'll do this? Once I see, I observe here that this is the area of minor resistance, at where I've drawn this orange line, that is at 240 levels. And now from the last 4 days, the price has been trying to cross that area, but he's unable to cross that area. You look at the candles, they are doji kind of candles with wicks here and there. So I want a decisive move above this area. So what I'll do is I'll just wait for the price to breach the high of all these candles. The high of all these candles come to around 245 levels. So when the price breaches 245, I would be interested to go long here, and then I would place my stop loss below the low of these candles. It is somewhere here at around 237 levels on a daily closing basis. So my stop loss would be around 3.5%, 3.1%. That would be a very good, nice, tight stop loss. And then maybe we can anticipate a move higher. Let me look at the resistance. Okay, this is a good resistance from the weekly time frame, right? So if this breaks out now, then it will have a good move. Then the next resistance is straight away at 300 levels, right? So a good amount of move, 20% move can be captured in Apollo tires. Fine. And yeah, other stocks like Reddington, they're also in good structure. This with Vardhaman Specials. But Reddington is particularly interesting because it is a fast moving stock. Look at these gaps on the charts. Look at these gaps here, right? So it is a fast moving stock. When it starts to move up, it moves like directly 40-50%. See, 40-50%. Look at this. So once again, price is making a pullback and it has given this green candle here, right? It has given a green candle with a good amount of volume. So if the move starts from this point itself, then we can expect some big moves, right? Depending upon the history of the stock. That's how technical analysis works. So can buy here if you want, and you place your stop loss below the low. That is somewhere here. It would be a broad stop loss, I would say. But yeah, around 10% stop loss, but I'm preferring broad stop loss here because earnings are coming up. Maybe the price will form another base structure like this, and then maybe it may move up, right? So we're anticipating an early move. That's fine. A broad stop loss in this case. Yeah, I'm done discussing my charts. Okay, few good questions. A good question is from Naresh below that. Such levels, do you still trade with full capital or little cautious while trading? Currently, I'm trading with my full capital. I'm not giving this kind of... See, this cautious word is very tricky. Now, you will see analysts all here and there or news channels. When Nifty hit 15,000, they said, oh, Nifty adjust for 15,000. Now you should be little cautious while trading. Nifty at 16,000. Oh, Nifty at 16,000. I am bullish, but you should be cautious while trading. Now what will happen after 60,000? If it is 16,500, they'll say, see, I told you I was bullish. If it makes a correction of 500 points, they'll say, I told you be cautious. And so cautious is a very tricky word. So you be aware of this word. Anybody is using cautious word. What does cautious mean? You have to define it. If anybody is telling you be cautious, then ask him, tell me if you are saying that I need to be cautious, what I have to do, tell me exactly. Do I have to allocate my 50% of my capital? Do I have to sell off my shares? What should I do? Cautious means what? Right? It is just a word, right? Anybody can throw it. So please, I just wanted to make this very clear. That's why I'm talking. That's why I spoke about this word cautious, right? So be cautious of this word cautious. That's what I'm saying. So my answer is I'm trading with my full capital. I do not see any worry because the charts are so strong, and I have been trading with my full capital from many months. And if suddenly there is a market correction, if there is a pullback, right, I'll start exiting my positions. I'm in good profits right now. Okay, I'll show you the P&L report as well, right? So what I say is keep as long as the trend is in place, I will be with the trend. And once I get enough profits based on my swing trades, like I get 15-20% move in a stock, I start exiting the stock. That's how I trade. And if I see a stock moving down at 7-8% below my cost price, I start exiting the stock, right? I do not have the habit to take big losses, right? That's how I trade. So good question. Okay. Agrim, okay. Priyansh Jain is asking about please review ITC and Jindal Steel. ITC and Jindal Steel. ITC. Oh, nice. ITC has finally broken out on the weekly charts. Good to see. Yeah, ITC is strong right now, right? But the earnings are coming in, right? So I'm saying that you have to wait. Let the earnings come. Let the earnings come out and then decide based on the price action after a few days, right? Currently, do not. I'll not be interested. Anyways, I'm never interested in ITC. Anyways, I'm never interested in ITC because it is a slow-moving stock. But things are looking positive on the chart finally. Jindal Steel. Jindal Steel can be avoided right now. It is not in a very good structure. You see, I do not like this kind of patterns. There is no clarity on the pattern. Look at this. I'm not having any clarity on this pattern. Recently, the price is gaining momentum, but maybe again, if it hits this resistance, it may fall back down. Right? Wait for it to give a clear decisive move because it is in an ugly structure right now. So I'm not trading this Jindal Steel. Maybe it can break out. I'm not saying no. It can break out, but yet I will not attempt this right now. I'll wait for a good structure to form and then break out. But if we are holding it, then keep on holding it. No worries. You should have your stop losses in place depending upon which kind of time frame that you're trading. So I do not know about that. Which time frame is it? Gaurav Sharma is asking SL for PEL, but what is your horizon? That I do not know. So how can I give you the stop loss? You have to tell me for what time horizon you are looking at. What is your entry price? That is all what I need. In this case, PEL, we had a good trade with the TWM channel, but what happened was we had to get out here, somewhere here. When the price was falling down, we exited quickly here. We had entered somewhere here, right? We exited quickly when I saw the price was falling down. So moderate profits in PEL I had booked. Yeah, I'll show you my P&L statement also. Please be patient. Yeah, for those who are asking for that, please be patient. I'll show that. So PEL currently, I think if you are a swing trader, then your stop loss should be placed here, little broad, because after this big candle, maybe the price can fall back and then may try to move up. I do not know, but this is not a good structure right now. Okay. BM is asking about Tata Motors. I do not know why are you asking about Tata Motors, because it has already broken out and give a great move. It has given a great move, very extended. So now I am not interested to enter. If I was interested, I would be interested to enter right away here. But I did not enter, right? But what I'm saying is if I was interested, I would be entering here, not here. It is very extended now. If you are holding it, it is time to book profits as a swing trader because you have got a good amount of move. Another stock you said was Tata Power. Similar structure. You should be booking profits right now and not thinking about entry as a swing trader. Minaki is asking about Padamji paper. Many people are very... If I mention about a stock and if the stock doesn't move, then everybody gets very excited. Padam... What is the spelling? I do not know the spelling. Okay, let me check this. Just get me the correct spelling. I do not know the spelling. Padamji paper. Okay, wait, I'll just check out. PDMJE. Okay. PDMJ. Okay, this is the PU Padamji paper. It was like this. Okay. So Padamji paper tried to break out, coming back down, right? If it moves further back down, I will be booking out losses in this, right? I just held on to this. I exited a few quantities in loss in this right here. If it still moves down, then I will be booking it out and exiting. But I expect this to give a move now. Just there's some momentum in the paper stocks starts to come, and this Padamji paper will shine. Now your question would be that if I'm so sure about this, some momentum will come and the stock will move up, then why am I talking about exiting if it moves down a little? That is what I'm saying. In trading, you have to restrict your losses. Even if you're very sure about anything, but you are not 100% sure about anything, we have to understand that there are still chances that you may go wrong. There are big chances, and in stock markets you cannot take such chances. If you take such chances, then market will not give you any other chance, right? You will be smashed out of the market. So that's why I book losses. I try to restrict my losses and get out of the trade if the trade is not working in my favor. And about averaging stuff, some people like to average, right? Jaise price niche jayega, they will keep on adding more. That's the worst thing that you can do as a trader, right? Never do that. Rather, when it moves up, average that. It will give you better results. Like Usha Mart, right? Made good amount of money, very good amount of money in Usha Mart. And I had been mentioning about that stock multiple times on my Telegram channel when I was holding it. It is good. And whenever I was mentioning, I was adding, right? And then finally I booked out major quantity, and still I'm holding some quantities, and I'm waiting for another spike up to exit. Okay, fine. Now there are many queries coming in. Now let me show you my P&L statement, right? So that there are many queries for that. So just a minute. I'll just open it. So here it is. I hope you can look at it. September had been a phenomenal month for me for equity cash trading. Let me show you my September to October profits. Let me show you from 1st September to 30th September first. I booked around 17.55 lakhs, right? So this year I started off with 1 crore rupees for trading, and in the month of September I had around, so it means around 17.5% returns in the month of September. If we talk about October till date, let's see what is up. Again in October already 17.5, similar same figures, right? Already 17.5% done for the October as well. If I talk about this from April, from this year, from 1st of April. So now if you look at it, I'm up by around 55 lakhs and unrealized is around 20 lakhs. So let's count this only realized. So around 55% up on my portfolio. And again F&O, let me talk about F&O. Okay, let me get this realized. Since April, I'm telling you, since April to till this date, F&O is around 13 lakhs, right? So F&O I'm trading with around on an average capital utilization, I'm utilizing around 15 to 17 lakhs in the F&O segment. So very high percentage returns of F&O as compared to equity segment, obviously because of the higher risk that comes with F&O segment, right? Because we get leverage. But I use lesser capital for F&O. Just when I buy stocks, I use the margin. I pledge those and use those margin to trade F&O stocks. So I am not deploying additional capital, additional cash for this F&O trading. I just use the margin. Okay. So this is essentially the performance of the TWM members, right? I share all my F&O trades with the TWM members in the TWM channel. So if you're looking for performance report of F&O of TWM channel, Trade with Official mentorship program, then this is this performance report of since April. Okay. So that's it. Piyush is asking a fine question. What is the realized and non-realized P&L? Yeah, so, for beginners, such questions may arise, and it's fine. Piyush, realized means the profits that I have booked and that have come to my pocket, essentially, right? If you buy something at 100, right, and the price, if you sell it at 110, then 10 is your realized profit. But if you buy something at 100 and it has come to 110, but you are not selling it, you are still holding it, then your realized profit is 0, but your unrealized profit is 10. That has not come into your pocket. That is still on paper. I hope this is very clear. Very simple example. Okay. Trident. I'm getting a query on Trident again and again. Let me see. I think Trident is a textile stock and textile is in a good mood. I'm not interested in Trident. Look at this, very, very extended. Very, very extended. I'm not interested in Trident right now because it has moved up already so much. It has moved up so much in a short amount of time. So as a swing trader, I'm still, I'm not very interested in Trident. Rajesh Rastug is asking about how many open swing positions you keep at a time. If I talk about equity segment, then the positions can be around 5 to 10. I think 5 to 10. Yeah, 5 to 10 positions I can keep open at a time. And the same is for F&O. For F&O, it can be around 3 to 8. Munjal Jariwala is asking about Aegis Chem, AEGIS, Aegis Logistics. No, never be with such kind of stock. It has reversed. Certainly there is some sort of problem in this stock and it can head further down. So exit the stock if you are holding. There is no point in holding this Aegis Logistic. Aditya Gupta is asking about IEX and 700 CE at is what 700 CE, that is 700 is here, 700 CE at 112. Okay, can you give another breakout before expiry? I don't think so. IEX can give another breakout because it has already moved. It has given many breakouts in this short amount of time. Now I think it is a time for it to hold itself for a few more sessions. So it would be a risky bet, but never say never. It may happen as well because it is in a strong momentum, strong volumes. But looking at the structure, the chances are low. Yeah, HDFC, HDFC, not HDFC Bank, HDFC. $2,856, you are holding this futures. Yeah, I think you will get at least a move to 2860 immediately, right? Immediately, maybe in a day or two. So it can move, and I'm not sure about the breakout when it will happen, but for sure it is going to happen. But how much time it will take, I do not know. And there are also earnings coming up, so you have to be careful for the earnings, because if the earnings are poor and some negative stuff happens, then it may lead to a fall as well. So what you can do is you can hedge your position. If you're having a position in futures, you can hedge it using options before the earnings, so that you do not get smashed out. If the earnings are announced during the market, then there is not an issue. You can have your stop loss. But if they are announced after the markets, then on the next day maybe if it gaps up or gaps down, then there may be a trouble. Okay, fine. So we have discussed many stocks. We've taken up many of your queries. And last query, please do not ask any further query right now. Last query I'm taking for Naman Tiku regarding Tejas Networks and Shill. What is this Shill? I have never seen this. Somani Home Innovation. Yeah, nice. Weekly nice. Daily nice. The stock is strong. Can be bought. Yeah, it is fine. You can keep on holding it. If you're holding it, the stock is strong. You can give good moves. Everything is good. Then the other stock which you said was Tejas Networks. No, I request you to avoid this. It is a circuit stock. Very difficult to time it out, and there are earnings coming up. So avoid. Be safe. Okay, please do not ask any more queries. So we are stopping the session right now. Stay connected to my Telegram channel, and I hope you are enjoying the session. If you are enjoying, hit the like button and share it with as many people as you can, so that everybody is benefited using the simple techniques that I am imparting in this sessions. So all the best for your trading. All the best. Thank you.